if I haven't gone through the mock interview, I would have given you the same exact, the typical cliche, like the introduction. Like I have 4 members in my family, and my mom is a housewife, or my dad is working there, and my brother is doing this. Because we usually do that when we are in school. We usually we learn to do that. So after watching all these interviews, I got the point that they don't need this stuff. They want to know who are you, and what are you doing, and what are you capable of. So you have to just mention those things.
So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are back again with a new video, and today we are having the new member, Chitra. Chitra has given the mock interview session with us previously. She has learned a lot of things, and then she gave the mock interview in Byju. In the first go, she has cleared the interview in the very first attempt. So she is with us because she'll share everything about the experience, how she applied, from where she got the link, and how was the rounds, what all questions were asked in all the rounds. Okay, so I would just request you, be with us in the complete video so that you can learn everything, that what all process are there in Byju's, how all question comes, and how to attempt all the questions. So we'll go with your journey, how you applied, how things happened with you time to time. Okay, but first we'll start with your intro. So please give a brief intro to our viewers, and then we'll move forward with the journey.
Okay, so I'm Chitra. I currently I worked as an online math tutor, and then I applied for the Byju's, and I completed my graduation in BTech Civil Engineering, and I passed out in 2018. And actually, my goal, so I was working, as I told, I was working as a math tutor, and then I thought of changing the company. Like I wanted a more stable job, so I thought of changing. So applied for Byju's. I actually got the links from basically I got it from Instagram, and used to apply all the Insta ads from that. And then I had the link because one of my friends was at editorial, and he actually told me to apply for the editorial, but instead I was more comfortable with the tutoring job. So I applied for the tutoring or the academic specialist job from the Careers at Byju's, the portal. And after applying, I remember that was all of a sudden. On like at 8 o'clock, I started this. I was thinking like, okay, let me shoot a demo video and upload it. And it was not at all planned, but all of them, and my friends and my parents, they were actually asking me to apply for it, but I was actually next time, and I was actually delaying everything. Actually, I'm that kind of a person. I used to delay everything.
Okay.
And at some point, I decided myself that okay, now I can just apply. And it was that last minute thing. So I just I from my workstation itself, after my sessions are done, I just showed a demo video. It was on percentage actually. I opted an easy one. I just don't wanted to go into some complex matters and make things complex. I just want everything to be simple and accurate. So I just chose a simple one and made a demo on that. I used white paper instead of whiteboard because that was available at that time. So I made use of those white papers and made the demo. And I was like shooting 1, okay, 2, not working, like 3 to 4 times. I remember like it was the 4th one. And then when I started to upload, then I got message 50 MB is the maximum which is allowed. Oh my God, my video was about 250 MB. I was thinking, okay, so what to do? I cannot trim that because it was exactly 7 minutes. So I cannot trim and trim that down. So I just gone through all those apps and just downloaded an app, a random app, and just I compressed it. I compressed it for this uploading, and it was like 27 to 30 MB. When we compress, so most of the for there will be some people like me. Oh my God, how to shoot? I really don't know how to shoot, and I really don't know how to edit. So that was the main concern. That was the main reason I was delaying everything. So what I did was I again opt for the easiest method, just downloaded an app and just compressed it because I don't know how to do anything else. So I just compressed and then and then I uploaded it. And I remember the first time I uploaded it from my mobile and it was not uploaded. But I got a message that I'm shortlisted for the interview, and they asked me to upload the demo video again. And I was thinking, oh, okay, I did upload it, and I was not aware of that actually. I did upload it. Then why are they asking for the demo again? Okay, I did it again. Again, I got a message to upload the demo, and like to your time is extended, you have to upload. I did it like 6 to 7 times. Actually,
oh my God.
Yeah, I did it. That's true. I really did it from my phone like 6 to 7 times. And then on the next day morning, I was again like, okay, is it uploaded? I was not sure about that. And I just opened my laptop and I uploaded from that. And that at that moment, I saw everything that is like going through that bar and 100% incomplete. And at that moment, I realized that, okay, the last 7 times was completely a flop. And if I haven't did this, I won't get an opportunity like this actually. I repeatedly, I did it again. Yeah, you may sound crazy, but I actually did that.
No, that's good actually.
I don't know
that's good actually.
I really did that. And I was actually thinking, okay, are you crazy to do all these stuff again and again and again? I actually did that. And then I used to apply for other jobs as well. Like I apply for all the ads that is coming to my Instagram, like like for Byju. I even applied for TLC, even without looking for the caption itself. Like Byju, and I applied. And then on that evening, I got a call from Byju at like 7:30 or something, and she said it is shortlisted and your interview is scheduled on Saturday, 5th of March. It was on Saturday, like 2:30, and she asked me to be available at that time. So okay, and actually, yeah, on the next day morning, like on the 4th, I think on that day I contacted you because I was going through all those videos in the YouTube channel, and I found, yeah, I actually I started following you from like 1 or 2 days before, just after I applied for Byju's, and then I decided, okay, I am a very bad person at interview because I get tense very easily, and even if I know the answer, I used to mess up everything. And you know, sir, you exactly, our interview was completely a mess in the academic section because I tend to even if I know the answer, I'll get the answer after the interview, and that's not the problem, but I used to completely mess up due to anxiety. So what I did was I just I thought my academics was okay because I know all those kind of things, but but I was not realizing that when it comes to an interview, how I'm going to like answer the question. I was not thinking like that, and I was actually aware of the interview pattern and how I deliver myself and how to present myself. I was actually thinking like that. Okay, you are bad at that thing, and you have to focus on that, and that's why I texted you, and we planned for a mock session. So I was actually thinking that my week session was the intro and everything, and I thought in that academics was okay, you're doing it, so you will be okay with the academics. But during the interview, I realized that my intro was actually very good, but the academic section, due to anxiety, I messed up everything like
I mentioned this thing. If you remember, I mentioned this thing. The intro was very good. You gave a very brief intro, good intro, but the academic was lacking somewhere because of nervousness or something, you can say.
Yeah, I didn't actually brush up everything because I used to teach those kind of kids, and I didn't. Yeah, that's true that I haven't go through like all those topics, especially for the trigonometry. I actually delivered from the memory. I haven't gone through it. Because even if you are a tutor or a teacher, even if you don't brush up the things, you tend to mess up everything. So that is the first that was the first lesson that I learned from that from the mock interview actually. So after that, I was completely tense. Oh my God, okay. So are you going to do the interview with this kind of academics? So I called you again, and I used to give you the right answers. I used to give you the right answers. Yeah. And then I was like, I got very anxious, and I was like, okay, am I going to crack it? I really don't think so actually. So I started studying like crazy. I downloaded the books of NCERT from the Play Store, and I wrote down all the equations from almost all sections, and then I gone through like a lot of times through the notes that you have given, and that was actually in my memory. Like everything, I gone through everything. I was like crazy, and my my family is like, okay, what happened to her? She's they have never seen me like that actually.
Right.
So they were like, okay. Yeah, I was actually studying till 2 o'clock on the day of interview.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did that actually because I got so anxious because okay, you're not good at the academics, so you have to improve and you have to crack the interview. And even if that I have that in my mind, I was like, are you going to crack the interview? I'm not sure. Okay, so I was like that. So I just gone through everything. Even I go to sleep, that book was actually with me, and then I gone through everything till 2 o'clock, and then I was so nervous about the interview. I was opening the Zoom meeting at 2 o'clock and waiting till 2:30 actually.
Happens. It generally happens.
Yeah, I was actually feeling I was crazy. Just so many people, I don't know about others, but I usually do this because I tend to be very anxious about these kind of things. So I did that. I opened the Zoom meeting at 2 o'clock, and then I was waiting, okay, and then leaving, and then getting back, then leaving, and I waited okay, that each minute I counted.
Okay.
So after that, my interview, he was Mother Sir, and he was actually amazing. He was amazing, and he made me very comfortable. And he was just like a kid that, as you were in the mock interview, he was like a kid. And if I asked him the question, he said, "I don't know, ma'am. Yeah, can you explain?" And he tends to give me the wrong answers as well. He was actually very good, and he was very supportive.
So Chitra, I have one question to you. After you uploading the demo video on the Byju's portal, so after how many days you got a first call regarding interview from Byju's?
Actually, I uploaded, I thought I uploaded on the same day, but it was not uploaded, but I uploaded it in the next day, and I got the call at that day evening itself. I don't have to wait for the call actually. Yeah, I got that call from them on that day evening itself. Okay. And my interview was in 2 days also.
That in 2 days you had the interview. Okay. If you can tell me a few questions, what you remember in the interview, what you faced and how you answered.
Yeah, actually, I did the demo on linear equations, and almost all questions were from that topic itself. Almost everything. It covers all the kinds of equations of like all kinds of linear equations, then slope-intercept form, then three forms of linear equations, and then I had to solve 2 questions. He gave me 2 questions and asked me to solve it and give him the answer. So solved two questions. Then he asked about quadratic equations, cubic equations, difference between linear and nonlinear equations. Then about polynomials. Yeah, those kind of things from that topic itself.
It's a very basic.
Majority of the questions. Yeah, it was very basic.
Type of question, na? Lengthy questions were not there, na? In the interview.
No, not at all, not at all.
Do they ask formulas or not of mathematics?
Oh no. No. We don't have. I don't have to. Yeah, there was one which is the slope-intercept form. Y is equal to mc like mx plus b. That equation was there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was mainly because I chose that topic, and I got a question from that itself.
Okay. So please tell our viewers how many questions you answered correctly in that particular interview.
Okay. So he asked me about 10 to 11 questions, and I got if it was 11 questions, I got 9 correct answers because I skipped 2 questions, and I gave the right answer for the other questions, and I solved the 2 questions also correctly because after the interview, due to my anxiety or over anxiety, I said I searched in the Google for the same question. I know that was the right answer, but I was again confused, so I just confirmed it.
So after how many days you got this particular message that you're shortlisted in Byju's and you have to join Byju's within coming few days or something?
Actually, after my interview on 8th, it was on Saturday. Then it was Sunday, so it's a holiday. And Monday I haven't got any mail. On 8th, actually, I got a mail regarding I had to wait for 3 weeks for the response. I got a mail. They were actually informing you that you had to wait for some time. You don't have to expect on the same week. They were actually informing us like that. And then even if they informed us, the over anxiety thing. So I used to count the days, all these like 2 weeks, and I actually got the a mail from them today. on 22nd of March. So I got the mail today that I have to join on the first day.
Great. Congratulations for that you have to join Byju's. And I hope that you have a great future in Byju's. In coming 1-2 years, you grow well in Byju's. You have a senior position in Byju's. You get promotions and all. I have all my best wishes with you for your coming journey.
Thank you so much.
So Chitra, one more thing I would like to ask. You have given the mock interview with us. You have seen the videos of us. So what is your learning? What you felt about the interviews and mock interviews and all the things?
If I haven't gone through the mock interview, I would have given you the same exact, the typical cliche, like the introduction. Like I have 4 members in my family, and my mom is a housewife, or my dad is working there, and my brother is doing this. Because we usually do that when we are in school. We usually we learn to do that. So after watching all these interviews, I got the point that they don't need this stuff. They want to know who are you and what are you doing and what are you capable of. So you have to just mention those things. So that was the first point. And the second point, I know we have to answer confidently, but when it comes to the interview, I just that's a talk. So from my experience, my last interview was about a year ago, and at that time I haven't seen my interviewer face. So I was actually okay, because I don't have to meet him face to face or meet her face to face. So I was okay. I was a bit relaxed, but she can actually watch me, but I was okay with that because I'm not seeing her. So I was okay. And at that time I'm not so tense or something, because it was not a face-to-face interview. So I watched all these YouTube videos and I prepared myself an introduction. So it was very short, like my name, my graduation, and then what is my current goal, and the future goal. That was it. It doesn't have anything else. So it was a very brief intro, like 5 to 6 sentences, I think. So and then I haven't watched the demo session, because everyone has a different pattern of doing that. So I usually don't watch the demo sessions, because everyone has their own style. So I don't want to copy or anything. So and then comes to academics. I mainly focused on the first section, like the interaction. So I haven't even much focused on the last one. So during the mock session, that is the main reason I messed up. I was not aware of the kind of questions actually. So that helped me a lot in giving the introduction and giving the demo and everything. And after completing this mock session, I realized that I have to brush up everything, that I have all the equations and everything from like 4th to 6th, that 10 grade topics, and also even the +1, +2 topics, especially the trigonometry part. So I brushed up everything, and I downloaded text and brushed up everything. I wrote all those 44 equations down, and I used to memorize that. And that so I worked hard that day actually. I can't say that, because it took some time for me to get into the track, and I spent some time on the academics just before the interview.
If we summarize things, so I can see that mock interview helped you to realize that your academics was not very good, so you have to work on academics, right? Intro was good, and things stuff were good, but academic wise you had to work a bit, right? So you worked
because I was not teaching the +1, +2 students, so especially on that topic, I need to brush up everything. So even I know something, I remember something, but it was not up to the point. I was not able to give the instant answer. So I brushed up everything.
Perfect. Okay, so guys, you have noticed that Chitra was not very good in academics. Okay, she realized in the mock interview session, because previously before mock interview session, she was confident like I can give a good academics because I am already a teacher. I am teaching from longer time, so I can give a good academics. But she realized that I have to revise things once, the formulas and concepts that will help me. And finally, that helped her. Actually, when she gave the mock interview, she was asked the same questions and she got the benefit from that. So that is the good option, that you have to try yourself, right, Chitra? You can just try yourself in the mock interview session. You can realize that what is lacking in you, where you are good, and then you can work accordingly. Okay, so guys, that is the main benefit of mock interview sessions. So if you want to join the mock interview sessions, so we conduct mock interviews for those all things also. Okay, so we have 3 basic methods to join mock interview session. The first one is very simple, Google form. I'll just paste the link of Google form in the description. Just fill the Google form and we'll contact you for mock interviews. Second one is we have a Telegram channel. Come to that channel and mention I want to attend mock interview sessions and we'll get in touch with you. And third one is WhatsApp number. I'm dropping the WhatsApp number on description. Just go to WhatsApp and message me and then we'll conduct the mock interview sessions. Okay, so that will help you actually as we give the board examination, but before boards we have to give pre-boards to be prepared. Same way, before interviews, give the mock interview, make the mistakes here, realize your mistakes, work on it, and give your best on the interview day. Okay, so Chitra, now people want a final tip from you. Okay, so whatever you have realized throughout that what things should be good or bad for interviews, just give your final tip, whatever you want. You can add your tips.
Okay. So the first tip is don't mention your family because they don't want that. True. They just want you and your everything from you only, but not from the family. They don't want to know who is your mom, who is your dad, and nothing else. So just give an introduction which is up to the point about yourself and what is your goal, what is your current goal, and what is your future goal as well. That would be very helpful actually. So during the demo, make eye contact. Just don't look at the whiteboard and give the complete demo. Just make eye contact, interact with them, ask them questions. It is actually kind of, it is actually good because they also give you the same kind of vibe. Like if I ask, for my session, I asked him a question and he was like, no, ma'am, I don't get that. He was actually behaving like a kid. So that made me more comfortable. So I was actually teaching a kid who don't know the concept. So that made me very much comfortable. So you have to interact with them, make the eye contact. That was the main thing. Even if you are very good at explaining everything and you're not focusing on the student, that is not going to be beneficial for him or you as well as a teacher and as a student. It is not beneficial for both of you. So just make sure that you do this. And finally, most importantly, revise everything and brush up everything. Even if you think that you know everything, that is completely and utter flop. So you have to just go through everything.
I'll just say take all tips because she has realized she has faced everything virtually, physically she has faced. So she know and she is giving the brief what she has faced. So take from her, don't make same mistakes and try to learn from her. So that you can get good selections, you can get quick selections. Whenever you give the interview, you get quick selections. So you don't have to give up. Try your level best. Try until you succeed. Okay. So give your best. And once the things are sorted, then definitely you can upload the demo video and you will get a call from Byju as soon as possible. But just have a tendency not to give up at any point. Yes, Chitra, you were saying something.
And you have to actually make sure that the demo video is uploaded because when when you are trying it from the mobile, it tends to fail a lot and you won't realize that. And that happened to me that 6 to 7 times actually. And finally I tried from the laptop just to make sure. So that was the first time that it really uploaded actually. So you have to be careful about that and mainly, brush up everything.
Okay. So guys, I wish you all
the best.
That was main tip. I wish you all the best with this particular tips which Chitra has given. Just follow all tips and definitely you'll be able to crack the interview. I wish you guys all the best from all the tips. Just apply, don't give up and give your best shot. And if you get selected from all these tips, just comment and come back to our video and comment down that Chitra has helped you. Just mention a thanks to Chitra because she has spared her time for giving all these details in like complete session. Okay. So I wish you guys all the best. See you soon in next video. Till that time, take care of yourself and bye-bye for now. Guys, I hope आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगर पसंद आया हो तो don't forget to like the video, share with your friends and subscribe our channel so that आपके लिए हम फ्यूचर में भी ऐसे इनोवेटिव वीडियोस लाते रहे so that you can get help from all these videos. I'll see you soon in next video. Till that time, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.